When talking about this upcoming offseason, specifically the 2020 free agency, I'll be honest, it's not that exciting. When talking about the players that will be unrestricted, the best players on this upcoming list is Paul Millsap, Hassan Whiteside, and Marc Gasol. Although these are still primetime NBA players, it just doesn't shout out superstar to us. If this video can get to 100 likes in the first 24 hours, although free agency won't be as exciting, we're going to be giving some good luck to the fact that some potential blockbuster trades could happen. During last year's 2019 free agency, I could say it was one of the most exciting that I've ever experienced. With players like Kevin Durant being available as an unrestricted free agent, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Kemba Walker, Klay Thompson, and even Jimmy Butler, the 2019 free agency was dynamic. But even though this free agency shouts out superstar talents at a whole nother level, I'm telling you right now that in the near future, we're going to be getting something better. And that's actually next year's free agency, the 2021 free agency. The superstar power in that free agency is on another level. There are more than 10 players that could potentially be free agents that could join a new team. During any offseason, that's where the unexpected happens, and with this potential pool of players coming up in 2021, a lot of things can change. We could be looking at a new Eastern Conference, a new Western Conference. I'm just excited for what's about to happen. And in this video, I'm going to be going into depth about what the 2021 NBA season might look like after this free agency. But before I get into the video, I just want to say if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz, guys. I make basketball videos on a daily, consistent basis, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so I don't miss any of my upcoming videos. We are currently on the road to 33,000 subscribers, guys, and I'm telling you right now, the videos ain't stopping anytime soon, so I really appreciate the support. But without wasting any more time, we're going straight into the future of the NBA, especially in 2021. During this free agency, there are a handful of players that will be entering free agency with a player option. LeBron James will be entering his fourth and final season with the Los Angeles Lakers, and if he decides to opt out of his contract, there are multiple things that LeBron could do. The magnitude of LeBron joining another team or even re-signing with a team can literally cause a drastic wave, either bringing a new superstar to the team or him joining a new conference. But from what it looks like, LeBron looks happy in LA and will most likely sign a multi-year contract with them. It is very important to keep in mind that LeBron wants to play with his son before retiring, and him staying with the Lakers is definitely a big possibility. When talking about the Los Angeles Clippers, both Kawhi and Paul George will be entering free agency with a player option in 2021. If there's one player most likely to lead the team, I would say Kawhi is probably happy there and would probably stay with the Clippers, and Paul George might have a chance of leaving. But from what it looks like right now, Kawhi and PG will probably be with the Clippers. Blake Griffin right now is with Detroit and will most likely opt out of his contract to get a better opportunity at a championship and winning organization as soon as possible. After the Pistons traded Andre Drummond during this year's NBA trade deadline, the Pistons have proven and said that they're starting to rebuild, and Blake Griffin is not in that plan. There has been multiple rumors of Blake Griffin going to Oklahoma City Thunder, maybe the Miami Heat, going back to the Los Angeles Clippers, or even the Portland Trail Blazers. There are so many rumors surrounding Blake Griffin, and I believe that Blake Griffin, once he's fully back in shape and healthy, he's going to be impactful for any team looking for a dominant power forward. CP3 Chris Paul is in a conversation of a veteran point guard in the NBA that any team would love to have. His leadership, his experience, and also his heavy and very high basketball IQ can literally improve a team's full roster at a tremendous level. Chris Paul has a very large contract, so it is likely he might opt into it to collect that cash. But if Chris Paul has priorities of winning a championship soon, because he has none, he might want to opt out and join a new team, and there are so many possibilities, even the Los Angeles Lakers. Imagine Chris Paul joining LeBron on LA, that would be disgusting. Jrue Holiday is also a fan favorite that will be entering free agency with a player option. As of right now, his current situation with the Pelicans, he isn't their go-to guy anymore, with Lonzo, Ingram, and Zion shifting into the future roles of New Orleans. From what it looks like, Jrue Holiday used to be the number 2 option behind Anthony Davis, but with these young guns, he's clearly shifting down to even the 4th option once the team is comfortable. And with Jrue being an all-star caliber player, he might want to put himself in the best situation possible by opting out and joining a new team. But when talking about the biggest and the baddest free agent, during the 2021 free agency, it's pretty obvious that it's Giannis Antentokounmpo. Giannis, who is right now arguably the best player in the NBA alongside LeBron James, is entering free agency as an unrestricted free agent. This means that Giannis has the ability to sign with any team that he wants on his deciding and own personal will. There has been multiple reports out there that people say that Giannis will most likely leave the Milwaukee Bucks if they don't win a championship this year, and people are saying that Giannis might want to team up with Stephen Curry on the Golden State Warriors. It ultimately comes down to what Giannis wants personally. If he stays with the Bucks, he's going to be offered a supermax contract of a 5-year, $250 million deal. But if he wants championships young, leaving the Bucks for an instant championship somewhere, maybe the Golden State Warriors, is a good idea. When it comes to the 2021 free agency, everybody's going to be watching Giannis specifically, and whatever decision he makes will shake the NBA, and it's what everybody is waiting for. Just keep in mind though, so far Giannis has not said anything. He has not said he's going to resign. He's not going to say he's going to leave. We're just waiting for this to happen in 2021. Rudy Gobert will also be entering this conversation as an unrestricted free agent, which means he can go anywhere that he wants. Being known as one of the best defenders in the NBA, Rudy Gobert's value is definitely high, and whatever teams that takes him will definitely be giving him a max contract. During this season, there has been multiple reports that with Rudy Gobert's careless actions around the time of the coronavirus, the Utah Jazz organization, Donovan Mitchell, the Utah Jazz star player, has not had a good relationship with Rudy Gobert so far, and the chances of one of them leaving is strictly high. And if it seems like Rudy is the problem, it is not easy for Rudy Gobert to get a contract anywhere. A lot of NBA teams are looking for a dominant center, and Rudy would fill that void perfectly. Another all-star player is Victor Oladipo, guys. Oladipo will be entering unrestricted free agency, and there has been multiple rumors of him going to the Miami Heat. Right now, with the Pacers looking towards Domantas Sabonis as their future, Oladipo had many injuries that has literally set back his career and playing time as a star player there. And putting himself in the best situation possible to winning might get him back into the all-star conversation after his injuries. Victor Oladipo is a combo guard that's great at both offense and defense. A lot of teams would love to have his addition. And with him having the ability to be a franchise player and also a fan favorite, Oladipo brings positive energy and attention anywhere he goes. Gordon Hayward is also on this list. As right now when talking about Gordon Hayward's situation with the Boston Celtics, it seems that when talking about the shooting guard and small forward position, the Boston Celtics are looking towards Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown as their future. This leaves Gordon Hayward as the odd man out, and he might want to put himself in the best situation possible by leaving. Gordon Hayward got hit with a bad leg injury the other year, but now it looks like he's getting back into shape and back into all-star form. And as Gordon is still in his prime, a lot of teams are still going to want him and target him heavily. Kyle Lowry will also be entering this free agency as an unrestricted free agent, as he previously just signed a contract extension of a 1-year deal with the Raptors. I don't see Kyle Lowry going to any other team, and he'll most likely retire as a Toronto Raptor. I don't see a max contract coming to Kyle, but maybe like a $10 to $15 million deal. DeMar DeRozan is another player on this list that will be unrestricted. We all wait to see what DeMar DeRozan will do, because we all know that he does not want to be with the Spurs, and him joining a new team is very likely. We're talking about a dominant center, a double-double machine. Andre Drummond is also in the list of players that will be entering unrestricted free agency. He's currently on the Cleveland Cavaliers and will most likely opt into his player option deal in 2020. The reason why he'll do this is because there are rumors out there saying that he's not worth a max contract anymore, and that's why he's going to have to take the most money possible with the Cleveland Cavaliers at that $30 million rate. Derrick Rose, a fan favorite, will also be an unrestricted free agent after next season. He'll go anywhere he wants, guys, and Derrick Rose has said recently that he wants to win and win now, because he is getting older into his NBA career. Derrick Rose has shifted from that starting point guard position and that all-star superstar point guard to a 6-man role, and a lot of teams are looking for a 6-man that can dominate, come off the bench, and score the basketball at will, and Derrick Rose fits that role perfectly. It is very good to see Derrick Rose healthy after all these years of injuries, and right now is a good opportunity for him to look for a better situation, because with Detroit, it's not going to happen. And the last player on this list is Anthony Davis, guys, and I'm putting him as the last player only because he's going to be a player option free agent in 2020. A scenario for Anthony Davis would be him opting into his contract and then hoping to sign an extension with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2021, which is very likely because I don't see Anthony Davis leaving the LA Lakers. There has been multiple rumors of AD going to the Chicago Bulls, but I believe if AD would stay with the Los Angeles Lakers, they could build a great team around him for the future, even if LeBron retires. But yeah, guys, this wraps up my video for today of what the 2021 NBA will look like. But what's most important is I want to know your opinions, guys. What do you guys think will be happening in 2021? Where will Giannis sign? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below, and let's start a conversation. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you next time on ezBUCKETz. Whoa!
I got angels flying all